which you guys, there's people that need to grow and know how to be a friend. It's true. I don't agree or disagree. It's true. Sometimes we're like, I've never had to be a friend because I've never had any friends, or I haven't cared to have friends, right? There's those people. Been there, done that 10 years ago, okay? And so yes, you do need to grow and to be a friend to be successful. Whether you're working a normal job, whether you're working a home-based business job, being a friend is kind of important, okay? Then we start talking about, and I said, okay, so how do you feel like you lead the team? And that's where she was struggling. So I thought, when did I grow to be a leader? I'm still doing it, by the way. And I opened this part in my glove box because I was like, okay, Amber, like take me back to 2012 when you started, like what happened? What were you doing? What were you listening to? And I was like, it was leadership. Everything I listened to was on leadership. I knew I was going to have a team, which a team always has a leader, and I wanted to build more leaders to build a team. I didn't want to build just a team for me. I wanted to build leaders, to build more leaders, to build more leaders. And everything I studied was about leadership. And as I start flipping through all my glove boxes and departments, mind you guys, I've got an iPhone now. Like when I started the business, I don't even think I had a smartphone. So therefore then I listened to CDs. People still listen to those. They still sell them. And I found this and I was like, let me find you something about leadership. Like, let me give you what I've got, okay? Like, let me show you good leaders to follow. John Maxwell, amazing, okay? Dr. Wayne Dyer, incredible. Okay, there's so many things on leadership. Are you guys ready? I'm seriously gonna show you this. This is like embarrassing, kind of. I found this CD. I'm not gonna turn around. I found this CD. And I was like, this is heavy. But I also found 2 paperbacks. And one was How Successful People Grow by John Maxwell, completely scratched and hammered. Okay, I had listened to these CDs so many times until I could quote them, until I found that nugget that I could keep my whole entire life. And not only could I keep it in a business aspect, but as a mom aspect, I could keep it coaching my kids, like all of it. Okay, I wanted it all. And I was like, this CD is really heavy. Like, this isn't like remember when we would have CDs and they'd have like 2 or 3 like discs in them? There shouldn't be 2 or 3 discs in this CD. This is just a one. How many of you guys remember CDs? Do you still have CDs? Give me some hearts. Drop a CD. Is there like even a CD emoji? Probably not. So give me some hearts if you guys have CDs still. Like if you own them, if they're like your jam still, I want to know because I'm a little bit old school. So I had this CD and I was like, this is really heavy. I opened it. You guys are going to die. Okay. There's not one CD in here. There's 3. And I was like, oh yes, there's a CD emoji, right? Cool. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what this was about. Obviously, I loved it because it's pretty used, pretty good, okay? Like, clearly glad they came out with like Audible apps and things we don't have to like have CDs for and clean them. And I just remember you used to put toothpaste on your CDs to get out the scratches. I do. Maybe I was the only one. But I was I remember when I started, we didn't have a ton of money at all. But I knew I had to grow myself if I was going to grow a business. The first thing I did was go to Barnes & Noble and I bought any and every leadership book that was less than $5. Because for me, I'm thinking if it's less than $5, I can get more, or I can buy one for 20, or I could get, 4 or 5, couple, same price. And I got these CDs. I should have grabbed the other ones out of my car. But I was was from 2004. That's when I graduated, you guys. Like, this is crazy. But I started listening to this, The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer, who was an amazing man. And I loved them. And I thought, oh my gosh, what's my next step? Like, I know my thoughts are powerful. I have a great relationship with God. I now know that, and that's grown over the last couple years tremendously thanks to this company. I know that my thoughts are powerful. I know I'm a good leader. I know I have an epic team with me, that they're creating leaders. Where do I go next? Does anyone else feel like that? You feel like, I know how to recruit. I know how to build the business. I know that my mindset's powerful. I know what to do as far as daily tasks go. There's no question about that. But maybe you're missing that one piece of the puzzle, right? And you need that aha moment. Okay, so if you're just starting, let's get your mind right. Okay, first thing is to know what to do. The roadmap, you know what to do, the steps to success with our company. Step 1, step 2, step 3, simple. Anybody can do that, right? Second step is to get your mind right. Know every single day that your thoughts are powerful, that you're surrounding yourself with positive people, that you have people in your corner that are cheering you on, that want you to succeed. And sometimes that means changing tribes. Like, it just does. Neither here nor there, right? The next step is to grow your leadership. How do you lead? But here's the problem. Okay? Are you guys ready for this? Drum roll, please. Drop the drum emoji if you're ready for this. There is times, okay, when you feel like I can't grow there until I go there, right? You feel like I don't want to learn how to build a diamond in a business. I don't want to learn how to, or I can't learn how to coach 25 people until I have 25 people, right? I can't learn how to do trainings until I have a team to train. That's not how life works, guys. You have to be one step, you get to be, it's actually a privilege. You get to be one step ahead of everyone else and one step ahead of your goals. That is when you will reach that goal. So the next step is your leadership. Learn how to be a good leader now. That's when God's going to provide you with the team to lead. Clear your schedule now and plan on growing as a person and your leadership skills, and you are going to have an abundance amount. But so many times we're like, I'm waiting for the team to lead, and then I'll lead them. In the book, what is it called? Gosh dang it. The Strangest Secret. He talks about this. He talks about how people, one man said, show me the fire and then I'll bring the wood. Doesn't work that way, you guys. You have to have the wood in order to have the fire, right? Same thing goes for this. If you can grow all the areas that we talked about tonight, grow the areas, study, get your own degree in system sales marketing, being a friend, influencing people, leadership, all of the above. When you can study and understand that, that's when the universe provides. But so many of you are waiting until you have a team and then learn leadership. It doesn't work like that. Okay? So many of you are like, well, I don't need to grow myself personally because I'm good where I'm at. I'll wait until I reach that goal and then I'll study and then I'll grow. It doesn't work like that, guys. Try changing it. So for me, as I'm sitting here and I'm talking with my friend and, we're talking about how she's like, oh my gosh, you just gave me the greatest thing, which was leadership. I'm missing leadership. Like, I know how to be a friend. I know that my mind, my thoughts are powerful. I know how to I have the roadmap. I've got it all. But I'm just missing leadership. If I could just learn how to be a better leader, oh my gosh, imagine the possibilities, right? And so I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I've studied leadership almost my entire life. And I do feel like leaders aren't born, they're built. And we get the privilege of building more leaders. And that is I can't even wrap my brain around it, you guys, okay? So much fun. But I thought, well, what am I doing here? What's my next goal? And I genuinely feel like none of us have ever arrived. No one has. And if you can grow and expand, that's where it's almost like that tipping point from I've been here for a year, 2 years, it doesn't matter the time frame, to I gotta go here and I want to go here, but I don't know how to go here, right? We almost have to prepare as if it already is. And that's when I feel like God just kind of pushes you into that. and you're ready. And so as we're sitting here talking, I'm like, my next step is to create millionaires. Like, we've reached the top of the company. We have an incredible team that we lead every single day, that we sidelines, uplines, downlines, people not in our team, people not in our company come to us for leadership. And our next goal is to know how to be a millionaire. We're this close, but I realize, like, I haven't studied. I haven't studied a lot of millionaires. I haven't studied and done the work to prepare for that. And my heart starts to beat a little bit quicker. I start to lose a little bit of breath because that's nerve-wracking, you guys. What would it look like if you left everything out on the table? If you stopped playing small and you just said, you know what, I'm going to grow myself. I'm going to grow my leadership skills. I'm going to grow, because it's different. It can be scary sometimes, right? It's a lot of pressure to some people. They're like, I don't want to grow a team. Yeah, right. I can barely handle my 2 kids. How in the world can I ever grow a team of 25 to hundreds of thousands? Like, how am I going to do that? Right? But it's exciting and it's fun. And so Josh and I are excited. I know for me too. Like, I had this huge breakthrough where I cannot wait. Like, that's my next step. And I go back and I still study leadership, and I still study personal growth, and I still have the chatterbox that comes in and says, Amber, you suck. But it's just minimal now, because I've gone through those growing pains, and I've gone through, you know, the parts that hurt, and I know how to process them quicker. And so we're excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for this aha. I'm excited for this breakthrough. So if you guys have anybody on your team that you feel like needs to hear this message tonight, share it, tag them, and make sure that, you know, you realize life's exciting. The pains really don't hurt that bad, but we also get to choose how long. We get to choose how long we stay in that process of where we're at. So I just thought I would share this with you guys tonight of a huge breakthrough. Again, going through the full circle, whether you're not in a business, whether you are in a business, whether you don't want to be in a business, life is life. And if we can start growing ourselves and encouraging each other just a little bit more, imagine the difference things could be. But I'm excited to take that next step and take us beyond 1 million and take our company beyond 1 trillion. Mark always leads from the front, and you know, we're there. We're as if it already is. We're headed there. Flagship product. I'm pretty excited about it. But I just want to know your biggest takeaways today. And if this rings true to your heart, you guys, just like I said, like, share, comment. And I just know so many of you guys, I look up to you. So thanks for jumping on. And if I can do anything for you, make sure you guys know that I am here for you. And have a good night. I'm pretty excited. I got to go get some books. And I've already been on Audible and like researching. I've got 3 credits. I'm like, whoa, what books can I buy? What can I listen to? What can I study? What can I grow? Because to the degree of which you grow is to the degree of which, you know, you will grow in your business, in your life, and as a wife, as a friend. So I'm ready. I'm excited. I'll see you guys.